What's up, y'all? I am gonna do a memory planning slash creative journaling slash daily page, all the slashes. And my Hobonichi cousin, uh, we are just moving right along. I'm actually doing super good, knock on wood, so far on keeping up with the daily journaling and just trying to find like a good balance of daily journaling, being creative, using images and pictures and just like keeping the memories that I care about. Like something that when I flip back through the page, it's going to make me LOL, uh, raffle, whatever. So yeah, I am actually caught up. Let's see. So this is Wednesday the 8th. Okay, yeah. And I had pulled some images because I needed to tell y'all a story. So, well, first I started off the page with some gorgeous washi. I have a roll of that washi, and then Erica sent me another roll, which I was so freaking stoked because that's one of those rolls of washi that, the kind that you just love so much, but you don't want to overuse it because then when it's gone, it's gone. And I don't even remember where I got it, but it was just so funny that she ended up sending me a roll. So, ooh, I'm so excited. So I have a backup. But anyway, the story goes something like this. So it was in the morning, and I have a robot vacuum, aka Sharkira. She's our shark robot vac. And she is scheduled to start her workday at 7:30 a.m. Like you can schedule her to start whenever you want. So I have her scheduled for 7:30 and I was getting ready and I wasn't kind of paying attention, but then all of a sudden I looked down at the time and I was like, "Ooh, it's after 7:30. Why have I not heard her little music chime noise?" So I look on my phone and I'm on the app and it says disconnected. And I was like, "Oh no, girl, you cannot disconnect from me. What happened?" So I went out into the kitchen where that's where she, her dock sits, hangs out. And she's MIA, y'all. Like she's gone. Sharkira has left the building. So I'm like, what the hell? Where is this girl? So so now I'm creeping around my own house. I'm like a burglar because I'm going from room to room. And I want to say at a couple times I was like, Sharkira, like she can hear me. But anyway, so I go to the front of the house. She's not over there. I go in the bathroom and I'm kind of like, not really tiptoeing, but you're kind of creeping because it's still morning and it's still kind of dark. Like I only have one light on and I'm like, where are you? Then I come around to the living room and I kind of peek down and there she is. She was caught up, stuck behind the futon. And I don't even know how because we purposely pulled the futon away from the wall so that she would have enough space to do like a full circle, like a Cotton Eye Joe. And apparently she could not Cotton Eye Joe around the futon. So she got stuck. And I'm going to blame it on y'all's brother, aka my husband, aka, well, I mean, he really is Harmon. That's his real name. I'm saying that like allegedly that's his name. No, that's his name. But he, I want to say, moved the antenna or did something over there and maybe had to push the futon closer to the wall, something. Anyway, so she got blocked and she couldn't figure out how to get out. She was, what's that song? Stuck like a rat in a cage or whatever. That was her. Anyway, so I found her and, her battery was dead. So I had to carry her like Simba over to her dock and put her down. But all that to say, I mean, she got the day off, that sneaky hoe. She couldn't do anything. So she had to stay docked. And then, of course, once Harmon gets home and he goes to sleep, like, I'm not going to have her rolling around keeping everybody awake because she's kind of loud. So anyway, so she got the day off. And I just went about my business. And anyway, so she ended up working this morning instead. And then let's see. So I found that image of the kid playing or the kids playing hide and go seek. That kind of made me laugh. So I put that down to represent Sharkira and I playing a game of hide and go seek. And then I threw some letters down. I have so many letters, y'all. Like they're so fun to like play with, write out different kind of stuff. And I had to write out LOL and put that down. So then I wanted to just notate that work was super busy. Like it was one of those days where you keep saying you're going to go take a 5-minute break, but you never have time. Yeah, that was one of those kind of days. So I wanted to just kind of notate that. And I pulled that 3-eye little face sticker with the tongue hanging out because that's kind of how I felt because I was just running around crazy. And then after work, I had a taste test. So I had to pop on over to Curion and make my presence known at 5:15. So the taste test was, I thought it was a cocktail in a can or like a pre-made cocktail in a bottle. No, y'all. This was straight up rum, like Captain Jack Sparrow rum. But it was flavored. So it was definitely less on the percentage, but it was like guava, coconut. I think that was it. I think it was just guava coconut flavored rum. So they first give you the glass and it was just neat, like just as it is. And it was super juicy, delicious, like flavorful, but not overbearing. Like you could actually sip on this and enjoy it. I loved it. I thought it was a 10 out of 10. So then the second serving was, I want to say it was like 1-to-1. They did the rum with lemonade, and that was actually super good too. I was surprised that I enjoyed it. I'm not super big on super sweet drinks like that, like cocktails, but it wasn't super sweet. So I think that's why it was real good. And yeah, that's one of those that, so I found an image of like a cocktail, like a, maybe you're on vacation kind of cocktail. And that's how I felt. It was like a vacation in my mouth. So it was really good. If I had to choose, I think I actually preferred it neat. Like it was very, very tasty. So I don't know if it's available. I want to say it was Malibu was the brand. I don't know if it's actually available yet or if they're tweaking a recipe, but y'all, I would highly recommend. So I did that and then got home and y'all, I just feel like between this whole like paper Mageddon that's going on, with all the Hobonichi paper, like some is good, some is bad, some is, making your pens, your favorite pens that you've been using since, you were born. They're making them bleed or, just super ghost and just act different. So I have about 50-11 pens in my stash that I haven't used since I had probably last used an Erin Condren planner. And y'all know that paper is thick. She thick. So I feel like the pens that I used to use, like I stopped using since I started using a lot of like the Tomoe River paper planners and notebooks. So I thought, let me just bring out some of my pens that I haven't used in a while, or I remember them being a favorite here or there or everywhere. And I just thought that I would do like a huge pen test. Now, this that I'm showing you right here, this isn't even all of them. Like I had a bag. I probably pen tested about, give or take like 20, 25 different pens. These were the top, I don't know how many I have down there, like 6. Yeah, these were like my top 6. Now, granted, you cannot highlight over each one of these because they will smear real bad. I think the only ones that did not and will not smear if you write and then highlight over that is the zebras, which those were from, Erica got those for me from Dollar Tree. So those are amazing. That fountain pen, absolutely not. Do not highlight over that. You will be an oogie mess, which speaking of, if you see that gross ink stain on my finger, that is because one of the fountain pens, I don't remember which one. I actually think it was was it the zebra? No, I think it was the pilot. the Pilot Precise Varsity. I don't know. I think I just hadn't used it in a while. That one got me real good. Like, yeah, so I'm still trying to work some magic and get that off my finger, but that ink is serious. So it is there to stay for a little while. And then what else did I have? That Uniball Signo. That one, I love the boldness of it, but even still, like after I wrote and then came back like 10 minutes later and highlighted over it, it still smears just a little bit, just a little. And then what else? Maybe it would help if I actually was looking at the page too. The Pentel Energel, that smeared, as well as that Pentel, I don't know how to say it. Is it Float? It looks like Floatune, but they all write amazing. It's just that those bottom four, don't highlight them after you've written. Like if you do want to have a highlight situation, you'll have to highlight first and then write over it. So that's why I did that. But as far as like writing, I really like the way they look. So I might try to incorporate them in my journaling, or just like at work where I'm just writing, but I'm not necessarily having to highlight over them. But if anybody's interested, let me know if I need to link a pen for y'all. So then, let's see, after I did the pen test of 2025, I wanted to put down, y'all, this book. I had been listening to this book on audio all week. And I mean, it was like, it had me upset. It had me going, OMG. It had me like oohing and awing and like, oh my gosh, this book is so good. It's wild. It's ratchet. It's good. But there's just some crazy characters and things were happening. But then, I don't want to spoil it, but the end came and it went. And that was it. And I was like, okay, so we're done here. There's no more. If you've listened to or read this book, comment down below. Let me know what you thought. No spoilers if anybody wants to read it. Like, I wouldn't say don't read it or don't listen to it, but just be prepared to be pissed off. That's all I'm saying. Let's see. Oh, okay. So then I added in that whatever sticker at the bottom, because that's how I felt. Like I was definitely share and clueless, whatever. I was definitely throwing up the W. And then as I do, I like to just go and highlight the different stories just so I can differentiate like from one story to the next. And of course, add more color. I feel like this brings in all the colors of like the different stickers and images together. Like instead of just going for a theme of just one color or two, my theme is the rainbow, all the colors. And then I just kind of feel like it just all kind of meshes together. I don't know. That's just how I feel anyway. And I get to use my Tombos. So yeah, so I'm just going over and highlighting everything. And I try to like, maybe if there's a certain color, like I started out with the green washi. So then I don't want to highlight right underneath with green, if that makes sense. Like I'm going to use like either an opposite color or a different color and then just go down the page that way. So yeah, I think I just finish off here, and then I always like to try to incorporate some washi at the bottom. This is a good way to, because I'm not going to read the quotes at the bottom, or I'm not going to translate them. So this is just an opportunity for me to like use my washi, fill in the space. Y'all, look at this washi. Oh my gosh. Erica sent me so many samples of this washi, and I am obsessed. I tried to find it again on Amazon to like buy a whole set for myself, and it's no longer there. I'm so sad. So sad, because these are so cute. It's like the perfect mixture of like florals and puppers, and I absolutely love it, but I'm so sorry, y'all. It's not there. So anyway, I put down that little smidge just to kind of fill in that space at the bottom. And then I also wanted to use that grid washi, which just kind of bringing in the green from the top back down at the bottom is my thinking, or my thought process anyway. So yeah, just filling that in. So then, because, you know, I'm extra, and if I do a page like this where it's so like beautifully filled in words and images and washi and everything, if there's some, you know, blank space that's kind of large, which I see underneath that three-eyed smiling, or not smiling, the tongue monster, I go ahead and I have sheets of stickers that I've like set aside that are just those tiny stickers. You know, those stickers that you're just kind of like, I mean, maybe I can just use them to like zhuzh up a page here and there. I use those kind to fill in the blank spaces in my daily pages. So you're just going to see me, like, see, I have this stack, like this stack that I've been just kind of collecting as I've been going along, pulling from like Happy Planner sticker books, pulling from like different kits or just some random pages that I bought from different shops. And I'm just going to go through and fill in the space, boom, bam, pow, boom, shakalaka, filling in all the empty space. So yeah, this is my process for daily pages. If there's something good and going on, if there's a story for y'all, then I will definitely film these. Comment down below if if you do daily pages, if you like daily pages, if you are a memory planner, creative journaler, let me know. I want to know. But yeah, I appreciate y'all so much. I hope you enjoyed this. I'm just going to wrap up adding in maybe one or two more little stickers here and there. I love those stickers from Shine Sticker Studio so much. Those little bubbles, so cute. And yeah, I'm really just loving the Hobonichi. It's really just doing it for me right now. I don't know why. We are just getting along and I love it. But thank y'all again so much for watching. I love y'all and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.